Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator, Mr. Al-Mamun. Also, on my left, guest of honor, Mr. Chowdhury, distinguished panelists and participants. I'm very pleased to be among you. I really like these stimulating discussions about the state of affairs in Bangladesh, especially because I learn so much from all of you. I think development is a complex matter. It involves multifaceted layers of understanding that we need to have on the path to development. So Bangladesh's story is quite unique. In 50 years, I think it's proven to be a fascinating journey towards a middle-income country. It reminds me a little bit of when Turkey was devastated. The Ottoman Empire led to our republic, and we didn't have anything. No industrial base, nothing. Human illiteracy rate was very low, and a lot of people were killed. So I think from the ashes of war comes a miracle sometimes, and I think Bangladesh has proven that is possible in 50 years. What's really important is where we go from here, rather than being stuck in the past or today. I think one of the strongest driving force for development is human aspiration, human hope for the future, for a better future for our children. So if a country provides that hope with its institutions, with its living standards, with its cities and rural areas worth living your life, then you want to raise your child in that country. So I think all of our governments are trying to achieve this level. And I think Bangladesh has come a long way in that respect. And I find, I'm not going to talk about the transition from, what it means to graduate, transition from the development aid towards, domestic resource mobilization and trade generation. But rather, I'd like to talk about Turkey's experience and how it can be helpful for Bangladesh, because as it was mentioned, we need to learn from each other, right? Experience of others always count, not to make similar mistakes or perhaps do it much better. So, both Turkey and Bangladesh, predominantly Muslim countries, governed by a secular multi-party governance model, a strong participation of women. We're both hosting large numbers of refugees. So both of our countries are experiencing exponential growth in economy in the last decade or two. But of course, this positive picture is not without challenges on both sides. Therefore, the analysis of the future for graduation needs to take into those challenges, and many of them have been listed here. What I'd like to underline is really in Turkey to really move forward, you need to set standards. And in Turkey, our standards were always European standards. Even if, our liberation was from the European states, we fought against them, we kind of, gained our independence out of victory against European powers. Our founding father, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, did not shy away from taking the Western European standards, from becoming our own yardstick to measure our success against. And that brought strong rules-based society and strong institutions, and also helped us to really aspire our or inspire our human resources towards a better standard of living. That also has provided assurances for foreign investors, because once you anchor your country in rule of law, anchored at higher standards, then they feel much more secure to invest in your country. That also brings
Excellency,
better,
1 minute.
Sure, betterment of infrastructure, structural reforms, diversification of trade, and as I said, domestic resource mobilization. So I think when we talk about graduation, one of the first things that come to my mind in Bangladesh is really to deal with this domestic revenue mobilization through tax policy, and also investing in education and health domains a lot more through those increased level of resources. Once it's done, the level of hope for people will be raised to a level where I think the people would love to spend time and energy for the development of the future in their own country, rather than aspiring to go and live in another country. So partners like Turkey for Bangladesh will be significant, and my country will be ready to play that role. Thank you.